Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, Uzziah reigned, and he got kind of shit on by God, in my opinion.
Yeah, he did.
Because he was, really good.
Most
I mean,
of his life.
biblically good.
Right.
Most of his life. And then he decided to not listen to a prophet, one time, and then God's like, fuck you, leprosy.
Yeah, fuck you, leprosy.
Right? How many shitty things have other kings done? And God's like, just do better, man, come on.
Right. And it wasn't like, fuck you, leprosy. It was, fuck you, Uzziah, you get leprosy.
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Rest of your life.
The rest of your life, and you don't get to be buried where the good kings are.
Right, because leprosy.
Because leprosy.
Okay.
I know. It's all a mixed bag.
There is no, consistency.
No.
The punishments are not consistent or fair or, just or anything.
I'm just not sure what we're supposed to learn here.
I don't think we're supposed to learn shit. I think the Bible is crap.
It is crap.
And I don't believe that... I don't know.
I don't believe that if there was a God that he would be this silly willy-nilly.
Right. I really just think that these are a bunch of stories that people have thrown together and maybe based on real events, possibly, I don't know.
Sometimes, every once in a while.
And they're just attributing, acts of God to certain things. And they're like, well, that sounds good. Let's throw that in there. That's God.
And then every once in a while they're like, and you should learn your lesson. And I'm like, but what?
Which lesson? What fucking lesson are we supposed to learn? The one where you can have thousands of wives and worship other things, and then all of a sudden you decide to be good one day and God's like, okay, whatever. Or the one where you decide to be bad one day and you're like, fuck, God just killed me, or leprosy.
And it's kind of like, yeah, I didn't need a book to tell me that life ain't fair.
Right?
I got that one all on my own. Check out my life.
All right. Well, that was 2 Chronicles chapter 26.
It sure as fuck was.
And today we'll be reading
2 Chronicles chapter 27.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 27.
Okay.
Remember, Jotham was just made king.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, because the other guy had leprosy.
Leprosy.
And then he died.
Leprosy. Yeah. Jotham was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 16 years.
Okay.
So if God let him be a dick for 16 years, then that's a God problem.
But the last guy, he reigned for what? Like
that's what I'm
50
saying.
years or something?
These are God problems.
And they said he was a kind of a dick. So,
Yeah.
like, he wasn't a dick, but he did wrong by God, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
these
whatever.
are God problems. So I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right.
You know? His mother was Jerusha, the daughter of Zadok. Jotham did what was pleasing in the Lord's sight. He did everything his father Uzziah had done, except that Jotham did not sin by entering the temple of the Lord. Good on him.
Okay. Well, there you
But
go.
he only got to reign 16 years, so
I guess that case of leprosy that his dad got,
really
he was like,
taught him
I
right
don't
from
want
wrong.
that. That's not good.
I ain't doing the leprosy.
Right?
But the people continued in their corrupt ways.
Of course they did.
I mean,
Because they don't give a shit. Because they don't see God. Because God's not there.
yeah.
Just saying.
Jotham rebuilt the upper gate of the temple of the Lord. He also did extensive rebuilding on the wall at the hill of Ophel.
Okay.
Ophel. I like awful better.
Awful.
Mm-hmm. He built towns in the hill country of Judah and constructed fortresses and towers in the wooded areas.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's nice. Yeah. Scenic towers and
Mm-hmm.
fortresses.
Like, it just makes me think of Whoville, you know?
Yeah.
Ave, Jose, Jose, Hame, Ale, Bobby,
Mm.
Isn't that what they sing?
Something like that, yeah. That's pretty close.
Jotham went to war against the Ammonites and conquered them.
It was probably in
boom.
springtime, I'm guessing.
I would think.
You know?
Over the next 3 years, he received from them an annual tribute of 7,500 pounds of silver,
Wow.
50,000 bushels of wheat,
Damn.
and 50,000 bushels of barley.
Ooh, he's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody ever brings
Lots
me
of
bushels of
lots
nothing.
stuff.
I need to go to war. This spring, let's put on our galoshes and go to war.
Yeah. Who's with us? We need
Wait. Did that just sound like I'm inciting a coup?
Oh,
Because
no.
I'm totally not.
No,
Never mind.
yeah.
Nothing.
No war.
Nothing.
No war.
Yeah. Put your boots away.
Right.
King Jotham became powerful because he was careful to live in obedience to the Lord his God.
Good on him.
The rest of the events of Jotham's reign, including all his wars and other activities, are recorded in
Those fucking books.
those fucking books.
Wait a second, though.
Mm-hmm.
He only reigned for 16. He was 25.
Mhm.
He reigned for 16 years, which would make him like 41 when he maybe died.
36? Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
they're just like he did a few things and he was good and
And then he died at the end.
Then
Yeah.
read the other books for the rest of the information.
Yeah.
But
He didn't do
if
anything
he was
too special.
like if he was so good in God's eyes, then why didn't he reign longer and also live longer and
have more recorded
what the fuck?
in this book
it feels
instead
like
of those books.
it feels like God doesn't really matter as to the length of your reign or anything. He just decides that he's going to punish whoever he wants to punish, and then even if you aren't being punished, you still quietly die.
Yeah.
Like this guy reigns for 16 years, and they're like,
Oh,
he was a
well.
good king,
Yeah.
and but now we're gonna move on now.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
Anyway, yeah, next king.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what happened to him?
It was very silly, willy-nilly.
They might say that he died in the next chapter, maybe. I don't know.
He was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 16 years. So 25 plus 16.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he died.
But they didn't say how, right?
When Jotham died, he was buried in the city of David. That's all we get.
he got to be buried in a good place.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then his son Ahaz became Ahaz. I kind of like Ahaz better. Ahaz became the next king. The end. I mean,
Okay.
What?
Like, yeah, no. I mean, if you're
Like-
good with God, what could have possibly happened that you died after 16 years and 41 years of age?
Yeah.
What could have possibly happened? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't
Like, some of
get
these
it.
other fuckers live for goddamn ever, and they do shitty things, and God's like, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I know this is like a running theme with us, but like, God's not really doing anything here.
Mm-mm.
They're just. I don't know.
It's across the board nonsense because it's not across the board equality, equity, or rewarding the kings that do good or punishing the kings that do bad. Like
Right,
there's nothing to even help us guess how it's going to go.
Right. Yeah. No. And that's the consistency factor of it is just the part that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no consistency to actions or of good or bad that result in certain things happening.
I mean, that's why I said I don't understand what we're supposed to be learning here. The only thing that I'm learning is that God, if in the fact that he exists in canon,
right,
is a dick and is inconsistent and is not present in these people's lives.
Right. And you may still die early, but they won't point out that it was God's fault. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, okay, great.
Right.
He must have choked on a chicken bone or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how he went out.
And shit on the toilet due to a heroin overdose? I don't know.
Who knows? Well, I mean, heroin overdose probably wasn't what happened, but, something stupid.
But it could just as easily have been.
Right.
Who fucking knows?
Got drunk, fell out a window.
Right.
I don't know. Who knows?
Didn't have his ramparts built correctly and fell off his roof.
Well, that's a sin, isn't it, if you don't build your ramparts correctly?
Well, he had them built, but maybe, somebody...
Yeah.
Maybe the wood rotted.
Could be.
It's not a sin to have your rotten wood.
I guess
right?
not, yeah.
He had it built, but then he fell off the roof. I don't know.
All right.
Fuck cares.
Whatever. We're wasting too much time on this. What was his name?
His name was Jotham.
Jotham. I mean, he only reigned for like a second, so.
I guess.
Bye, Jotham.
Right.
On to the next.
Yeah. Just let us never forget. We're just trying to read the Bible here, guys.
Hey, it is what it is.
Got another chapter done. Whatever.
That was 2 Chronicles chapter 27.
Sure as fuck was barely.
And tomorrow we'll be back with
2 Chronicles chapter 28. And just so you know, we're headed towards the end.
Oh.
Because there's only 30 some odd chapters in this Bible.
I'm liking
or in
that.
this book.
In this Bible.
In this book.
I'm liking that because I'm getting sick of reading the stuff we already read back in Kings.
I know.
We were just talking about it like, this is so
painful.
So, yeah, it hurts.
It's
it hurts
tiresome.
to read it.
It's tiresome because we're like, sorry, we're being repetitive.
I know. We feel bad. We're like, we already read this shit.
Sorry. We're like, don't hate us. It's not our fault. Sorry.
But
we're just reading the Bible.
Yeah. That's all there is to it.
And we did it. We did another chapter,
and you never know. Somebody might like look us up for reference, and somebody would point to, 2 Chronicles chapter 27. Mm-hmm. And they come to this and they hear us and they're like, oh, they sounded great. And they sounded like they never read this before. And we're like, yeah, but we did.
I mean, we didn't read this
not
chapter.
Not this chapter, but the other one that's in Kings.
Yeah, the Kings. Yeah, if you're just tuning in now, this is all a rehash of things that happened in 1st and 2nd Kings.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry at ya.
Right. So you could read this or Kings and probably get the same thing, except for the Chronicles guy is a little bit more up David's lineage's ass and God's ass.
Mm-hmm,
so, all right. Anyway, that was 2 Chronicles chapter 27.
And we'll be back tomorrow with 2 Chronicles chapter 28.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.